he decided to play about 15 minutes before tip-off. He came, he put his uniform on, he got some shots up, and then said, I feel like I can play. So I said, okay. And obviously he was phenomenal. Came out on fire early when we were struggling, and he took a shot of the game.
Fran, Alex only had 2 points in the first half and looked like he really came out with some fire in the second half.
He was out of sync in the first half. I haven't seen him play like that. Actually, maybe it was the Mount St. Mary's game where he had a similar half and then did the same thing in the second half. So he just couldn't get settled down. He was fumbling the ball, and he couldn't get anything to drop. He only had 1 or 2 rebounds at halftime. It wasn't like him. You knew he was going to play better.
Were they packing it in inside or anything like that, just in general, to kind of take
No,
that away?
Jimmy's going to mix defenses on you. He always does. He's a very good coach. He goes 1-2-1-1. He goes 1-2-1-1 on the side, little half-court trap, little 3-2, little 2-3, man-to-man. He's going to try never to let you get in any kind of rhythm. We just didn't shoot the ball well, except for obviously Eddie was great. I haven't seen Clarence have a night like that, but the thing about Clarence that made me proud of him, he was playing defense. He was working.
They had a lot of three-pointers for Fran, especially in the first half. How much of that was them making shots, and how much of it was guys being more open than you wanted?
This is a three-point shooting team. When you look at their numbers, they don't go inside a lot. If they do, they go in to go out. You look at Olsen's numbers, Hall's numbers, Walker's numbers. Rudolph doesn't shoot many, but he can make them. And Garrett Kelly's a shooter, so they can spread you out with a number of different shooters. And as long as Rudolph's on the floor, those guys can get the ball. Because he's great at getting you on the side of him and then forcing help, and then he whacks it to the open man. So they really played hard. They played well. They competed, and I think we should come to expect that. But this team has had their share of injuries. But if you watch their games, the team that can go on the road and get up 24 against Indiana in the first half and play the way they played at Fairfield, it's a team that's well coached, a team that can play.
Fran, there was a play at the end of the first half where Rudolph took an inbounds back into his end of the court and drove and laid it right in. And there was a similar play at the end of the game, but Rossiter popped out and Rudolph threw it away. How big was that, and how much recognition was that from Ryan?
Well, obviously Rudolph was driving the ball the whole game. The play at the end of the half, I thought we got over pretty good. We ended up with a foul. But down the stretch, obviously we had to keep him from getting all the way to the rim.
Fran, Edwin's three-point shot at the end, obviously a big play. Jimmy pointed out the fact that Ryan had to go get the ball to set that up. How much does that play kind of illustrate what Ryan's about?
The thing about Loyola, while they don't go inside for offense, they go inside to go back out, they are big and strong, and physical, and they do rebound. So this is a game where we really had to rebound. And Ryan, of course, I think at 13, got 7 on offense, so he just seems to always come up with a big rebound when we need it.
Any more questions from the media?
Thank you.